Assalamualaikum and a very good day everyone. I am from Group Corporate Governance Group A. Our topic is Corporate Governance and Firm Performance in Plantation Industry. I am Nur Hamiza binti Nasaruddin, metric number 23339. We will be first presenter. Malaysia is the world's second greatest palm oil maker after Indonesia and main maker of natural rubber. The plantation and commodity section are including palm oil, rubber, timber, cocoa, paper and tobacco has contributed initially to the nation cash. The function of plantation industry in the economy are defined arrangement and procedures for the general investment of the plantation and commodity division. It also helped the department and organization under the Ministry of Financial Management and execution of plantation in commodities improvements programs. The company will consist of Cintek Plantation Berhad, Kuala Lumpur Kepong Berhad, United Melaka Berhad, PH Plantation Berhad and Genting Plantation Berhad. According to Ghazali as cited in May Mustafa and Supri 2013, there is a positive relationship between liquidity and return on asset, while study of Joanna Zia in 1998 examined that financial ratio analysis prove relationship existence between corporate governance type and firm financial position, while in Gopher et al. 2013 analyzed that the company will have a negative impact to their governance when the company have a poor performance and less efficiency, the possibility of disciplinary management turnover. The methodology we're using to conduct these studies using multi-weight regression analysis in SPSS on plantation companies for 5 years. These studies conduct ratio analysis on the data obtained from annual report during 2011 to 2015. The financial information was extracted from 5 plantation companies in Malaysia, and the study used 13 variables, which consist of ROE, leverage, size, average collection of period, current ratio, GDP, inflation, unemployment rate, inflation rate, exchange rate, index score, remuneration, and operational ratio. Next, I will pass to the next presenter.
My name is Nur Iliani binti Harun, metric number 231532. Now I will proceed about, I will explain about the credit risk. Okay, the performance of credit risk in this assessment was measured by average collection period that is depend on credit sales and account receivable. The highest average collection period among the 5 years is 1057 days in the year 2013 by Kuala Lumpur Kepong Berhad. Right. The lowest for the lowest numbers in average collection period is Cintek Plantation Berhad, which is 36 days. The value of the average collection period keep fluctuate among the 5 company in 5-year period. The lower the value of average collection period, the better for the company because they can receive money earlier to run their business. Next, I will proceed about current ratio. As we can see on the graph, in the year 2011 until 2013, Cintek Plantation Berhad has the stable current ratio and the highest among the other companies. But for 2014 and 2015, Genting Plantation Berhad has dominated to lead the current ratio as the amount of current ratio of Genting Plantation Berhad keep increasing from 2011 and to 2015. Alternatively, external analysis involve comparing the liquidity ratios of one company to another company or entire industry. This information is useful to compare the company's strategic positioning in relation to its competitors when establishing benchmark goals. Okay, we proceed to the next graph, which is operational ratio. As we can see on the graph, the highest the operational ratio in 2015, which is Cintek Plantation Berhad, while the lowest of operational ratio is United Melaka Berhad with 2%. The lowest the operational ratio indicates that the company is able to generate more profit compared to others.
I'm Nur Fatimah Rini, rating Muhammad Afandi, 233267. I will continue about market risk. Okay, the bar chart show that a market risk which including inflation rate, gross domestic product, employment rate, interest rate and exchange rate. The highest inflation rate was 2011 while the lowest one was in 2012 with 3% and 1% respectively. The GDP was decreasing 0.3 in 2015 from 5% in 2011. The employment rate and interest rate will remain unchanged in 2011 until 2012 with 3% respectively. In addition, the exchange rate increased in 2015 with 4%. Next is leverage ratio. Based on the graph, among 5 companies in plantation industry, TH Plantation Berhad and Kuala Lumpur Kebun Berhad has higher of leverage ratio for the 5 years. Meanwhile, Cintek Plantation Berhad, United Malacca Berhad and Genting Plantation Berhad are remaining lower for their leverage during the 5 years. For TH Plantation Berhad on the year 2014, this company doing the unsecured loan and borrowing for murabah medium term notes and sukuk murabah medium notes. Okay, next is return on asset. As shown in the graph for 5 respective years, Kuala Lumpur Kebun Berhad has the highest ROA among 5 companies for 5 years. Kuala Lumpur Kebun Berhad has an increased pattern of ROA for the year 2011 to 2013, which are from 13% to 18%. Meanwhile, Cintek Plantation Berhad having decreased pattern of ROA, which are 11% in 2011 to 5% in 2015. This is the sign of the asset is not efficiently working.
My name is Nusha Fikir binti Zainal, 233274. I'll present next about return on equity. So, return on equity measures a corporation's profitability by revealing how much profit a company generates with the money shareholders has invested. As we can see the graph, it shows fluctuate trend for all of the company. The graph shows the highest ROE was Kuala Lumpur Kebun Berhad on 2013 with 26.2%, while the lowest ROE was United Malacca Berhad on 2015 at 3.79%. This may be due to difference of board size and performance itself. As indicated above, Kuala Lumpur Kebun Berhad has higher profitability year by year than other company. Means that this company was doing better than the other company in terms of earning profit. The United Malacca Berhad, Cintek Plantation Berhad and Genting Plantation Berhad show the ROE was drastically decreased in 2015, so this company were not doing so good compared to Kuala Lumpur Kebun Berhad. Next is for corporate governance index. We use 11 variables to calculate the index score. There are nationality of the board, qualification, gender diversity, Syariah Supervisory Board, Risk Management Committee, Audit Committee, Remuneration Committee, size, meeting and experience of the board. So in overall, we can see that the highest index recorded by United Malacca Berhad with 91% maintained from 2011 until 2015. They have all of the requirement for corporate governance except Syariah Supervisory Board because as they are plantation company and they do not need it. While the lowest index by Genting Plantation Berhad with only 64%. This shows that they do not apply a few variables of corporate governance as required. They do not have a foreign board, female board of director, risk management committee and also Syariah Supervisory Board. Lastly, for remuneration, it is a reward for employment in the form of pay, salary or wages and including allowance. Most of the company have different remuneration for each year with a variety of trend. The highest company that give remuneration to director is Kuala Lumpur Kebun Berhad with the appreciating amount from RM1,964,000 for 2011 become RM4,410,000 for 2015. So we imply that Cintek Plantation Berhad has the lowest company's remuneration
that they give to their director. Even they have a growing number from year to year, they only achieve 360,000 as the higher remuneration given on 2015.
My name is Nur Azira binti Badru Hisham, metric number 233215. I will explain about the descriptive analysis. The mean of ROA for 5 years for 5 companies, which is 8.23%. It is average profit of the company earned from the asset, whereas the standard deviation of ROA shows that small variation in terms of profitability with 4%. The standard deviation is lower than mean, that the data point tend to be close to the mean of the set. The study shows that the lower standard deviation from the mean could due to the risk and profitability volatility is quite same year to year of these 5 companies. Next table is coefficient table for 5 companies. According to this table, p-value of average collection period have a big influence for the company, which is 154.3, while the significant is 0.149. Normally, the smaller number of significant, the biggest value of the biggest of p-value. The ROE give the biggest in negative influence to the company among other variables. The number of significant of ROE is 0.186, while the p-value is negative 140.2. To sum up, we can conclude that these 5 companies had insignificant performance in these 5 years from 2011 to 2015. In terms of profitability, the best performance for this 5 company is Kuala Lumpur Kepulauan Berhad with 18% of ROA in year 2013. The performance of these 5 companies are average and almost same, also can lead to the unfavorable situation to plantation industry.